Aloha Taurus. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This is the week of April 6th through the 12th. We're going to dive right in. If you want to get a personal reading or join our Patreon, all of that information is down below. We are going to go ahead and see the overall vibe for the week. We'll check and see if there's any potential obstacles or challenges. Then we'll go ahead and tap in, see how to overcome those challenges or obstacles, and then we'll get any extra messages that universe and spirit might have for you. I want to go ahead and actually start off with some love oracles as well as the general oracle deck, just to kind of get the overall vibe in terms of love and relationships, as well as just anything else that maybe comes up, right? So you had a card fly out already. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, this does not have to just be engagement on a romantic level. Absolutely, it can be. So for those of you that are in a long-term relationship, congratulations. Maybe you are being proposed to this week. If you've been in a long-term relationship and you've been questioning if you should propose, this might be that confirmation to do so. But outside of the romantic relationships, this is that energy of commitment. There are things that are coming into your life this week that might be in your life for the long run, the long term. This could be a friend. Maybe you have a new bestie that's coming into your life. This could be a job that you are just now in this position of, oh my gosh, I want to be in this position or this industry for the next 10 years. There are things here that are bringing in commitments. There are things here that are going to be around for the long term. So that's nice to kind of start off the week's messages. Let's go ahead and get a little general oracle and kind of see what we can add to this. We have protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. And that's kind of what I was just talking about. It feels like we are moving into a time where we're realizing what sort of career or what sort of purpose we want to serve for the long term. So if you've been considering a potential career change, if you've been considering, switching things up, looking for a new purpose or a feeling of fulfillment, this might be a good week to do so because you're going to maybe run into something that will give you a commitment. And I like that, some sort of offer. Let's go ahead and move into our tarot cards. Let's go ahead and see what the overall vibe is going to be this week when it comes to our tarot energy. What does tarot have for our Taurus friends this week? Let's go ahead and see overall vibe for the week. Overall vibe for the week, we have the Ace of Swords in reversal. Hey, you know what? I will say this. Anything that you need to say this week, don't be afraid to say it, all right? The sword suit is the suit of communications, the way that we think about things, it's analytics, it's logics. For some of you, if you were resonating with that energy of potentially shifting careers or looking for a new industry to be a part of, try not to overthink it. If it's something that sparks your interest, explore it, because the Ace of Swords in the upright says we're gaining these new perspectives, we're having new ideas, there's new ways that we're communicating for ourselves and how we feel about things and what we want and just our plans overall. And so if there's anything here that's making you second guess yourself, I would definitely be trying to separate from that, okay? Let's go ahead and see what the potential challenge or obstacle is this week. The overall vibe though is speak your truth and speak your mind. If there's something that you're thinking about, don't be afraid to say it. If there's something that you want to do, use this sword and cut away anything that's maybe blocking you from doing so. You have complete freedom this week to move towards your next victory. That victory energy comes from the Ace of Swords as well. We have the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. Both of them came out together, so you did have a little bit of a bonus here. The Knight of Cups is nice. It's almost kind of like the Knight in Shining Armor energy, but it doesn't necessarily come in terms of romantic relationships. Now, it can because you did have that engagement. So again, some of you are in a romantic relationship and you're getting proposed to this week. Let me know in the comments when it happens. I'm cheering you on. The Knight of Cups though also is someone or something coming into your life saying, here is a cup of fulfillment. Here is an opportunity for emotional happiness and fulfillment. And remember, we get emotional fulfillment and happiness from many different things in our life, not just our romantic relationships. We get it from the things that we are passionate about. We get it from the things that make us feel excited. We get it from passion projects, from projects overall. We get it from our living situations, our experiences, different things in our life we find emotional fulfillment from. And the Page of Wands is saying now is the time to tap in with that. All the page cards in the tarot deck are very curious. We're very curious. It's about going and exploring the things that spark our interest or spark our attention. So if there's something this week that's giving you passion, that's getting you excited, even if it doesn't make logical sense right now, explore it, okay? Because you're being protected energetically to make some changes and shifts, whether it has to do with your job or just your overall life and your hobbies and the things that you enjoy doing. The Page of Wands is very fire energy, and we are in Aries season right now. So get excited, get passionate, and if there's something here that you, whether you cross paths with it this week or it's something you've been thinking about for a while, if it gets you excited or if it starts to get that inner flame going, explore it. Don't be afraid to, because again, it might not make logical sense this week, but I think in the near future it'll all make sense, okay? Let's go ahead and see how we're gonna maybe overcome any of the obstacles or challenges this week. I think the obstacle or challenge for you this week is just seeing when there are new opportunities coming in, right? Exploring it, not being afraid to explore the things that get you excited this week. We have the Three of Pentacles. This is the card of being a student. So let me go ahead and actually cover her body here. This is the card of being a student in life, learning what you enjoy. One of the things about the Three of Pentacles, yes, we talk a lot about it being the card of teamwork and collaboration, and maybe you are working with other people because there is a card of commitment here, okay? So again, for some of you, you are having some sort of commitment with a person. Maybe there is a letter of a potential promotion. Maybe there's just some sort of commitment that's coming in. Maybe you and a friend are starting a podcast, or you and a business partner are starting a new hustle or whatever it is. But outside of that, the Three of Pentacles, you can see specifically in this deck, she's learning how to paint, okay? This is a hobby or an interest that got her excited, and now she's learning how to do it. And in turn, she's gaining emotional fulfillment. And I think that's really the big theme for you this week, Taurus, is allowing yourself to explore things that will give you happiness and emotional fulfillment. And again, it might be something that you would not traditionally turn to find that happiness or that fulfillment, but your universe and your spirit team are telling you to learn what makes you happy now, to learn about the things that are going to fulfill you, and to just find the overall excitement and passion moving forward into this spring season. And again, some of you are finding that commitment. Maybe you're recommitting to yourself when it comes to your hobbies, when it comes to those things that are finding passion and excitement. And maybe for some of you, it really just is doing something creative, doing something that sparks your creativity, that allows you to express yourself in a new creative way. Overall, there's some nice messages here for you, Taurus. I think that this is going to be a fun week when it comes to finding excitement, finding passion, allowing yourself to commit to yourself again. And maybe for some of you, you're getting a commitment from other people as well, okay? Nice messages here. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked this video yet or subscribed to the channel, consider liking this video, consider subscribing. I've been posting regularly again. I do appreciate all of you. For those of you that would like to get a personal tarot reading with me, you can go to themagicsiren.com. We do have a promo code for the spring, April of 2026. You can use the code SPRING15. You'll save 15% on any personal reading, but all the information is down in the description below. So I will let you get back to your day. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again later. Aloha.